there are a lot of games on Steam. You know, like a lot. Like, so many games that I don't even think any human being... It's like the monkey thing. You know, if you give the monkeys an infinite amount of time, they'll write Shakespeare. Well, I think maybe the same applies to Steam. If you give them an infinite amount of time, then maybe, just maybe, they'll be able to completely replicate how much shit there is on the Steam store. Anyway, we all know most of these actually decent games. You know, like Baldur's Gate or Elden Ring, like Sims 4... I think Farming Simulator. It's Farming Simulator 25, actually. 25. There's 25 farming simulators. I don't know if that's like the year or if that's how many there are. Look, okay, it doesn't matter. It's not important. There are a lot of games on Steam, but some of them cost money, and they aren't exactly cheap either. And, okay, hold on. I gotta go back to Farming Simulator. Farming Simulator 25 cost $50 fucking. That's crazy, right? Am I like the only one who thinks that's kind of fucking absurd? I mean, like, I don't know, with $50, go buy like a track. I'm getting off point here. The point I'm trying to make is that there are some great games on Steam, but they cost money. But luckily, there are a lot of games on Steam that are also free, but, you know, the good ones have predatory battle passes and are overall, like, really bad. Anyway, everything might seem a little pointless, you know? I mean, the good games cost money, and the addicting ones that yield no valuable endgame purpose are free and way too tempting to play. And I know that there is one thing that is echoing endlessly in our brains. I wish I could get momentary satisfaction from games so bad that I can't help but have a little bit of fun without having to spend too much money. Well, oh boy, do I have the solution for you. Shitty free game night. And what is shitty free game night, you may be asking yourself? Well, that is so simple. Step 1, go to the Steam store page. Step 2, take that price slider and put it all the way down at free. And then lastly, sort by release date. Now you're looking at all the most recent shitty free games. I mean, there are so many of these things. People are just making shitty free games and releasing demos like fucking crazy. It's insane. And so today, I'll be reviewing 3 games that I found on Steam, all of which are completely free and all of which are totally shitty. And I'll be ranking them on a scale of 1 to 10, where a 1 is something completely unplayable. It is buggy, it is unfinished, there is no sound, maybe it's just porn? I don't know, there's a lot of that. And a 10 is actually really, really good, a game that I might just play again another time, or maybe it just sits in my Steam library. And so without further ado, let's get into the first game. All right, we got our first game, like a Breadborn. I don't know what this one's really about. It looks very interesting. Crazy action game where you command any army of crumb minions. Ooh, okay. That came from very own body. Branches, axes, or a killer minigun? It's up to you to decide how to equip your army in order to sow chaos among the peasants and get to the prince himself. Cool. Breadborn is an interesting one. I think it's supposed to be a roguelike, and as far as I can tell, there's a lot of love put into this game because we're treated with a very fun home screen, this really cute character selection menu, and after all this, we get our first little story beat. It's so dark and cold in this basement. I don't remember how I got here at all. I only remember the nasty face of the old women, and the name that makes me shiver, Baba Yaga. Alright, so here we go. It's Breadborn time. It's Breadborning time? And I guess that really technically is true. So what is this game about? We have this fun tutorial in which we learn all the moves we can do. We can create these crumbs, which are our loyal servants, and we can then absorb them into our body and shoot them out, where they then damage other things, or they can enter these strange holes in the ground to play golf, I guess, little mini golfing game. There's also some simple but decently fun combat, typically, as we see with held weaponry that we get to swing around and smack things. And there's also a Dark Souls roll. Maybe it's a Souls-like? Man, I don't know. All I know is this intro gives us a little bit of a vibe to how it's played. I feel relatively locked in. I rolled out of the horrible, dilapidated shack. The smell of damp basement was replaced by forest freshness. A pitiful peasant appeared before my eyes. What does he want from me? Welcome to the first level of Breadborn. We get to meet our first friendly NPC, the Huntsman, who confuses us for a foreman. And he wants us to fix his house, I think? So, let's go do that. We grab a stick, we start destroying things, and I was a little confused, I cannot lie. There's these weird, like, porridge cups that when you pick up, I think they're XP, and when you get enough, you level up. And every time you level up, you basically get one extra crumb that you can carry inside your body, and also stat boosts. And it seemed to be random. I think at later levels, I got options, but for the earlier levels, it just gave it to me. It was like, this is the only thing you can take. So that was cool. But with the stick in hand, we decide to go over and take care of these nasty, nasty jelly boys. And my first complaint for really the whole game is that this combat is okay. All right, like I get the vibe, you know, kill things to get more crumbs, then you can shoot your crumbs out so they fight the things, but like, dude, I just walked around and smacked things with a stick. It was cool, like it looked fun, but it just wasn't that great. You know, I had fun for a little bit, but after a while, it really just kind of got repetitive. So we return to the Huntsman, talk to him, and put 10 of our little crumbs inside of his house, which promptly destroys it, and he seems excited by that notion, so that's fun. In the process of doing all this, we managed to level up actually a couple of times, and as I said previously, this time we actually have options. We get to choose between 2 different stats to increase, which is cool. I think this is pretty fun. Anyway, we go back and we talk to the Huntsman. You and your crew. What beauty! I couldn't even dream of this. What's the song called? Post-destructionism! That's it. I read about it in a book. How he reads. I'll sleep on these little rocks, and these ones will be for jars. And there was an oven here, but I wasn't using it. I have anything to pay you with, since you could took all my belongings, but I had some. Oh, dude, I love baking soda. Give me the baking soda, please. Oh. Finding out. Ah, shit. I want to find that secret. What did they do to me? I wasn't always like this. Whoever this Baba Yaga is, I must find her. There's some silly child standing by the path. I doubt I was a child before the transformation. I'll try and talk to him. Oh, that is a silly-ass child. And so now we're on to the next level, and the most interesting thing is our level actually resets. We're now back to the base level. We lose all of our stat increases that we got from the last game, or from the last level, which is weird, because the last level was really short. And by the time we got any of those upgrades, everything that we could have killed was already dead. I don't know, just feels like a strange little thing to have in the game. Anyway, we are now tasked with getting this kid his ball back. Easy enough. There's some chickens here, and they do add a little interesting mechanic to this. The chickens will actually eat your crumbs and run away with them. And if they eat too many crumbs, then they get real big and fat. But when you kill them, they'll drop all the crumbs they ate. So that's a fun little moment. I did maybe have to feed a couple too many crumbs to figure that out. Too many were sacrificed that day, but that is okay. All right, we move on. We live and we learn. But level 2 is really simple. Almost easier than the first level. We go, we kill all the chickens, we then kill all of the jelly fiends, and then we come back with the ball. Doing so will then unlock the path to the next town over, and if we go over to the next town, it will complete this level and send us to level 3. Where are my chickens? Is chicken plague swept across the whole field? Are we safe from it, this plague? I really hope so. Good, because I'm really worried about my grandmother. She might catch it from Grandpa. From Grandpa? Who are these people? Behind tree? It's a long story. In her youth, she was accidentally locked in the chicken coop with a rooster. They've been together for 70 years since then. Well, he never came to amaze me. Vladislav Flat. Wow, okay. Yay! Okay, no secret for killing everything. This was in the boy. That boy was kind to me. But behind his kindness, I saw only the desire to crush me and my servants. I must be more vigilant and keep my cool. Otherwise, they'll eat me as easily as those ugly chickens eat my crumbs. So there seems to be some form of a story here. We, the troubled artist, are hateful for our creators and are very aggressive to young children, apparently. I don't know what this game is supposed to be about, but I will say I do like it. I like these little fun, crazy lore bits between each levels. It's something that actually kind of adds a lot. Speaking about the levels, though, level 3 kind of feeds into my distaste for the game. It is exactly the same as the other 3. Not in complete format, but we are given a slightly different melee weapon and 2 tasks. Kill jellies around a well and kill chickens and collect their eggs. Bring them back to the oven and we'll complete the level. Which is just, it's fine, okay? I had fun playing this, but it just started to drag at this point. I wasn't really doing much. Yes, I was clicking a chicken 13 times until it exploded. Yes, I picked up crumbs and I put them in the well. But that was it. And honestly, there really isn't much else to say about level 3, so let's just move on. God. Time to throw my very own inside. Goodbye, Samson. No, hold on, I have to eat them first. Ooh. You're my favorite, Carlos. And you too, David. Oh, and Davin, and Karen, and Cutler, and Brooke, and Ryan, and Justin. Oh, and Justin. Oh, now Justin made it. Steven, and Betsy, Gus. Oh, it was not worth it. Wait, what? Oh my god. Oh, it's... Oh, fucking hell. Oh, I don't want to... I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, at least they were delicious. I'm not getting 5 buckets of water, buddy. Goddamn. There was too much yeast in that loaf. My eyelids are getting heavy just like myself. I can't resist the charms of sleep. It's as if I'm drowning in kissel, unable to get out of it. So here we are, level 4, and you know, I'm not expecting much. Like what? You gonna give me another stick? Oh. Not. I can work with that. That's something I can do. Yes, shoot that motherfucker! Oh, what are the people? What are the innocent people? I never gave a shit. I'll fucking blast you with a fucking head, you piece of shit. Oh, come at me, motherfucker. Oh, there's so much power coursing through my hands right now. All I can do is pull the trigger. It's the only thing that makes me feel alive. Oh, what are those? What are those? More people? More little people? Oh, you think you can destroy my crumbs? My army! My army's here! Oh, God. What are you gonna throw at me next? Gnomes? Oh, gnomes aren't real. Gnomes aren't real things. I feel like I could challenge God. God is nothing compared to me. I am bread, born of yeast. Would you? Oh shit, gnomes are real. Fuck. Okay, Jesus Christ. Get the fucking shoot them. Where's my army? Where's my fucking army? Oh my God. Okay. So no, turn the music off. Turn the fucking Jesus. Oh God. Okay. Where's the? All right. I found the other music. Sorry about that. That a lot came over me there. But that was very fun. So. Yeah, that was Breadborn. It's really, really short. I think it's only 4 or 5 missions, but yeah, that's it. All in all, it wasn't my favorite. It really wasn't. I mean, as much as that last bit, the shotgun bit was. I mean, if that was the entire game, oh my God, I would love it so much more. And let me give some credit where credit is due. This game is totally unfinished. I mean, there is obviously so much more planned for it. There are so many features that aren't out yet, and I mean, there's so much more that needs to be done. And because of that, I'm not gonna rank it as low as I normally would, because yes, levels 1 through 4 were lackluster as shit, but obviously there is potential here. I mean, just walking around as a bread guy with a shotgun shooting random people for no reason was very enjoyable. So I think I'm gonna give this a 6 out of 10. 6 because it's like, maybe I'll come back, play it another time, try and form another opinion, but for the most part, solid 6. I think it has potential, but for now, it's okay. So our next game is Wittle Mistakes, which is an interesting one. I don't really know what to say about it, so I'm just gonna kind of let the gameplay explain itself.
Hello. Hello, sweetheart. Welcome to my playpen. I'm Mother, and I'm your tour guide to say we have no time to waste, so go ahead and ignore those other babies.
Oh, okay.
You're not like them. You're special. So special that I think you can get further than they did. So go ahead, crawl on through that hole there. Given how easy you made that look, this next part should be no problem. Just go ahead and make sure you walk faster than the rest.
I'll fucking destroy these babies. Dumb, stupid dude. I'm fucking running circles around you. Fucking running circles around you, baby.
Whoa, you won? Wow, that's impressive too. Good thing, because you would have been murdered if you didn't win, so good on you.
Is Baby Gore bad? Oh God.
You might be wondering why, as a baby, do I need to navigate these balance beams?
I am.
Ah, shit. Tony, why do we put these in? I don't even care. Do you figure it out? Good luck.
Okay.
Now we'll test your logic. See those platforms? Well, I know you like climbing so much, so go ahead. See what's up there.
I'm like locked in. Oh, hell yeah. Gotta jump this one. Ugh. These ones are tiny.
You made it to the top, but how to get down?
Oh, into the... Oh.
How fucking dumb. Why would you do that?
What? Guys, this game is mean to me. Oh, I gotta go. Bitch. God damn it. I'm getting angry. I'm so confused.
You made it to the top, but how to get down?
No, I know. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
How fucking dumb. Why would you do that?
Okay, mean. This person's mean to me.
Oh, you made it. Good job. Keep going.
Why is she so mean? Why is she so mean to me?
We call this the don't get knocked into the spiked pit area of the nursery.
Why is there a spike pit in the nursery? I don't want to get hit. I'm scared. Fuck.
This part combines my two favorite things, getting impaled and furious bouncing. Good luck.
Ooh, okay. I can get behind that. The bear. God, this camera is obnoxious. Oh.
Yay! You did it.
I did it. This one kills me, doesn't it? I don't want to risk. Ooh. Nah, I'm good. Oh, I got a star. Oh, I don't like that. All right, I'm back. As far as I can tell, this game is just kind of aimlessly walking around, and there's this omniscient being claiming to be your mother, I guess preying upon your downfall. It's weird, and trust me, it only gets weirder.
Seems the playpen was no problem for you at all. I think it's time we crack it up a notch. See how the real world does it.
Holy shit.
Welcome to the sandbox. Quite ominous, I know. Just head towards the big bear. He's dying to meet you.
What? Oh, don't clap your little hands again, little baby. Shift to sprint. I gotta push shift to sprint. Whoa. Oh, here we go. Okay, this is... So here we are in a barren wasteland, dodging through some rather phallic imagery and diaper gliding all over the place. I don't know what's supposed to be happening. First off, there's no music. It is just this barren, ominous, just wind sound the entire time when you're outside. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Dude, what? I don't really know how intentional that is, but it just made me feel so awkward and I guess scared. I really thought that halfway through this game it was just going to become a horror game, and it almost did when these weird little robots started chasing me in this strange heart tunnel. I think one of these things, one told me to kill myself, which was rude. There's a lot of strange everything about... I don't think this game is appropriate for children, which, you know, sure. Cool. Some of the stuff just rubbed me slightly the wrong way, and no pun intended there for sure. But yeah, no, you do the diaper glide, you run through the tunnel of love, and then after going through this little bronze vent, you're treated with this final cutscene.
Oh. So determined. So resilient. Admirable? Yeah. But futile nonetheless. You see, you've reached the convergence of will and fate, the final stop on the train to inevitability.
What am I...
Quite the anomaly you've been, my love. A delightful distraction.
What am I...
But now, an electable destiny awaits. I present to you Clarence.
Oh, hi, Clarence. Oh. I don't like Clarence. Oh, okay, so it's just a prologue. And that's it. Once again, and I need to kind of apologize for Breadborn, both of these games are very obviously unfinished. And so it's kind of wrong of me to be judging them so heavily because they're not full products. I still, however, think that, you know, I have every right to give my opinion on these things, but they're my opinions. Don't let my opinion kind of change your view of these games. They're free. Go play them. Give them a try. So, now that we have that out of the way, what do we think of Wittle mistakes? Wittle baby mistakes. Look, it's weird. It's weird, and I think that's what I like most about it. It's so strange. It's the amount of innuendos I think are in it. Like, look at half the stuff in the fucking game. It's so strange and weird, but I think that's what makes it work. I think the voice acting, whoever plays Mother, 10 out of 10. Amazing job. I think that adds so much humor to the whole thing. And I guess the style of the game too, just being this pretty ugly ass baby that just runs around. And again, Dark Souls rolls through all these weird, like, baby-proofed arenas. I don't know. It was strange. I do think that once you got to the second part and it was just so awkwardly quiet that I kind of started, I don't know, I felt like I was going insane a little bit. I really just thought I was losing my mind. But all in all, especially since this felt like just a tutorial and it looks like there is much more planned for it, like they said in the prologue, it is a two-man team. I think it's good. I think there's some fun to be had here. It's nowhere close to something I think I'd ever want to play again, but maybe if there was a bigger update and there was more stuff added, then I'd give it another try. So I'll say 5 out of 10. I think this is like the definition of shitty free game, where it's like, it's free, it's pretty shit, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed what was there for the most part. So 5 out of 10, take it or leave it. It's time to move on to our third and final game. Super Paul World. This one is probably the most beautiful game I've ever had the pleasure of playing. It tasks us with retrieving the Cookie Nexus, which we saw be gruesomely stolen from our friend Tim. And now, as the main character Paul, we are set to journey out into the world and get back all of those cookies, with nothing but our legs, our little wiggly wobbly legs, and our little hand, which we used to smack people. Unironically, this game has been sitting in my Steam wishlist for like months, because I've just been waiting to make this video, and now actually being able to play it, I mean, my heart, I'm at so much peace. There are 20 levels currently in this game. 20 unique levels, which I will say each level is maybe 30 seconds long to a minute, and they're all like exactly the same. There's very little difference between any of these levels, and it might sound like I didn't like this game. No, I loved the game. I loved fighting all the booger people, and I think at the end of each world there were boss fights. So here we have the big booger tree, which just shoots boogers at us, and this gameplay is, well, I'll let it speak for itself. World 2 manages to be even better. It's Christmas themed, guys. It's Christmas in November. We have to fight these strange snowy icemen, and instead of the thugs and the thieves, we're fighting tiny little elves, little elven boys. And I mean, guys, I don't know what else to say about this game. This game was probably the most eye-opening experience I've ever had. Every game I've played up to this point, ever, in my entire life, has had nothing on Super Paul World. I mean, the combat was intuitive, the mechanics were so deeply complex, but also it rewarded you for understanding them and solving these massive puzzles. I mean, I know they're waiting, it's not out yet, there's a multiplayer to be created soon, and I can't wait to see what they do. I'm hoping that they have Super Paul World raids, and that they have large, like 6 to 12 people raiding experiences. I think Super Paul World is breaking and forming its own niche. Super Paul World is the best game I have ever played. This game was fantastic. I mean, the wall jumping, the smacking animations, it was crazy. I've never had more fun ever in my entire life. And I've been to Belize, and that's cool. That place is pretty fun, but this, I mean, I would sell my soul to play this game for 10 extra seconds. Super Paul World is a 10 out of 10, without a doubt the best game I have ever played and ever will play. So please, go out there, play Super Paul World, and understand why I'm giving this game the first and only 11 out of 10. So there they are. 3 shitty free games that I've reviewed, all of which were pretty shitty, all of which were free, and all of which I actually greatly enjoyed playing. So please remember that this was just my opinion. Do not go out and just think that what I said is honestly true in any way. Play these games. They're totally free, and they're absolutely worth your time. Give them a try. Form your own thoughts, and then, hey, maybe come back here, tell me what you thought of the game. Anyway, I've been Egg, and I have just reviewed 3 shitty games, and I'd love to do more in the future. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment. Tell me what your favorite fruit is. If you had a fruit basket, what would the biggest fruit in that fruit basket be? All right, I'll leave you alone now. So thank you so much for watching. It's been an honor. I will see you next time.